Hello, hello. We've started just in time for you all to get to listen to the rain coming pouring down. Luckily, we do seem to be done with the construction. Hooray, finally. It only took a whole lifetime. But on the other side of that coin, it has ended just in time for the very rainy season to kick in. So now you'll get to hear me bitch about the rain instead of the construction. I'm pretty alright. How are all you? We're just chitting and chatting today because I got a lot of work I'd like to get done. And while I'm not really all that worried about the rain, I probably won't lose power. It's still a small worry in my head. Loud noise to electric boogaloo, exactly. So yeah, we're just chit-chatting. Doing great. Plus I think... Oh yeah, so I saw that you had tweeted at me. It's an otome game. Bro. Like, it's not just the concept of pulling gachas and getting boys. I want to be able to, like, run around and have adventures. But thanks for trying. The character designs are pretty neato. I'm waiting for, like, a wiki to come out for that, so I can look up all the characters on the wiki. Cause I'm a freak who likes to do that. Except, wikis never work on your phone. If you ever try, it just doesn't work. They just always, like, there's 400 fucking ads, and they're all playing fucking, like, videos. So it's not just, oh, scroll past the ads. They're, like, playing shit and making your phone chug and lag, and it nukes your battery. Like, I'll be at, like, an 85% battery, try to look up one thing on a wiki, and it'll suck it dry, so it's at, like, 50, and it's like, chill out. Project Sakai doesn't make my phone die this fast. How you doing, Pippin? Are you doing okay with the thunder? Yeah, you can come hang out with us in here. Twiins' mama needs her fantasy half-naked man, damn it. Exactly. And you know, Honkai Star Rail seems to be the best option that we've got so far. It's still a relatively even split in terms of the genders, but there are significantly more fellas to pull in Honkai than in Genshin. So, at least currently, they seem to be leaning slightly into that a little bit. Wikis are horrible on the phone. Sometimes the wiki just makes my screen move to a different location on the wiki. Yes! It'll like, cause the ads will like unload and then reload and it'll just start like jumping up and down. It just doesn't work. First thing I hear is suck it dry. It's the unending issue of watching a twin stream. I think the issue is mainly fandom wikia. Wikidot doesn't really chug my phone. Most things use fandom wikia though, so I think that's kind of the major problem, is that it's like, Wikidot is better, but it also has, like, not nearly as much traction on it, it seems, which is probably why it runs better. Came from the store with 2 things to eat. A blanket and 2 games. Well, have fun eating your blanket, and I hope the games go well together. Yeah, Bulbapedia is better for sure on the phone than like most other wikis. So, aren't people boycotting Wikia pages right now? Are they? I haven't seen any of that. Haven't heard any of it. Are they boycotting it because it loads like poopy doo doo? Because I could get behind that. Well, I could in theory, but I use wikis very often for videos. I get a lot of PNGs from wikis, so it's kind of a necessary evil for me to interact with them pretty regularly. So, dang. But I can get behind the idea, that's for sure. I saw a tweet that said to stop using those sites. Well, I'll do my best. Hello. Come on in. Howdy howdy, welcome, hi. You get to listen to me talk about random things, and then sometimes I might go, ah, cause there's thunder outside. So, turned off the battery saver for my old old 4 for Monster Hunter now, and apparently that was causing my phone to crash. Fascinating. Thunder is fun. Thunder could be better. I don't love thunder. Oh, I saw lightning though. Did you hear the thunder? Did you hear it? It happened. And did you hear that? Oh. Mostly use Fandom Wiki. A main problem I have with it is that some of the tabs don't do the show less thing and I have to scroll. Yes! You have to scroll through like a whole essay. You gotta go through the entirety of the Berserk plot in order to get to the trivia. Cause, like, you heard that? Oh, we're nice. Yeah, it's like right over us. So... we'll be fine. And the cats seem okay, so we're all good. That was a real good sound. Laying down under Plaays. The biggest thing I go to wikis for, like casually, is I just like the trivia. If there's a good trivia section, I am like, yes, please. I set the fandom pages to desktop mode on my phone. Having a fold means I have the screen size to make up for the smaller text. That does help. That does help a lot. Twiins. Thunder can be better. Thunder suddenly makes jazz music. So yeah, okay, let's talk about Sanrio. This is interesting. So, do you all know what Sanrio is? If you know anything about Sanrio, it's most likely Hello Kitty. It's Hello Kitty and her friends. So y'all... yeah, the Sanrio. It's one word. Sanrio. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. So, I also don't really know anything about Sanrio. If you asked me... who is a Gretzko from Sanrio? See, I don't know. I was gonna say, if you asked me what is Sanrio, like what's from it, I'd tell you Hello Kitty, Pom Pom Purin, Cinema Roll, and the one with the black hat that used to be on a lot of hoodies when I was in like middle school. Kuromi, I believe, is their name. I was thinking they were training for fun. Oh, I see. Thinking about the the Thunder Gods. Is it Sans and Mario fused together? That would be their fusion name. My Melody is her name. No, that's a different one. Because I've learned. Hello, Critter. Welcome. Hello Kitty and the Dog and Frog guys. Yes. Okay, so you all know the original Agretzko shorts were better than the Netflix show. That's your hot take. I haven't seen any of them. They seem fine, though I think people didn't like season 2 all that much. But, so, let's not wander too far. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have noticed that I liked something on Twitter recently, and I only know about this because Shiro Miwa, my beloved favorite artist, Shiro, has done the character design for one of these characters. So the whole website's in Japanese. So it's kind of hard to figure out what exactly it is. I don't think it's an anime. Maybe. But the premise, I don't think it's a game, maybe. The premise seems to be Hello Kitty and friends have knights who serve them for some reason, ? And the knights are anime boys. So let's scoot over here to this screen, and we can, because I gathered them all for you, because I'm a swell person. This is the Hello Kitty one. Here he is. He is designed to resemble Hello Kitty, and so there's a handful of, this is a lot of these characters. There's 3 groups. There's like, and they're all bouquets, like bouquets of flowers. So there's Red Bouquet, and he seems to be the leader of the red group. There's Hello Kitty. There's Blue Bouquet, and then there's Noir Bouquet, which is just black in French. Looks more like a matador than a knight. Isn't a matador? Couldn't you argue that's just a Spanish knight? Also, I'm very much getting not a matador from him personally. But that's just me. So, I wanted to talk about these because these are fun. And once we have all of them out, because they're not all released yet, we have the full red bouquet and a couple from blue and one from black. And I wanted to talk about them because they're so exciting. I will probably eventually do a tier list once we have them all, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to talk about character designs. I put their names down here. This is his artwork from the website, and then I got also a PNG of Hello Kitty and everyone, and listed their names because I do not know these characters at all. Matador would wear the jacket, though. I would argue a European man could also wear the jacket. It doesn't strike me as the most Matadorian jacket, but different strokes, you know? Hello Kitty does have friends and lore, and I don't know any of it, but this is, I think, a great idea for Sanrio to do, because this has forced me to suddenly be very interested in Hello Kitty's friends. Does not surprise me to pop it on stream and see this image. I am, if anything, easy to predict. My fancy ass self and my very cute simple wife. That's not a cape, it's a flag, honey. But yeah, let's talk about this guy. I don't know their names. I didn't care. I just cared what they were resembling. I think the bow on his hat is a great allusion to Hello Kitty, and he nails the color palette, honestly. You know, with the Hello Kitty has a good handful of outfits that she goes through. This was the one on Wikipedia, which is why I chose this PNG. But she does seem to regularly wear pink and blue. And he nails it. I don't love that his shoes are mismatched. Twiins got invested into Hello Kitty due to a twink. Due to a man. Even a Twinkie one. The lore of the different colored high heel boots and the lore of the... Sorry, I needed to make sure I read the whole sentence right. The lore of the different colored high-heeled boots and one yellow ribbon. For real. I think they are exciting and interesting. This yellow ribbon is a fun splash to what would other... Sorry, there was more lightning. If you see me turn real suddenly like that, I'm looking out the window at the lightning. It's exciting. It's more exciting than it would have been if they were both white matching shoes. That doesn't mean I like it, though. It is visually more interesting, but y'all know how we all feel about asymmetry here. What do you think the design says about him? I think he is generically polite. I think his character is, and there are descriptions for the characters on the website as well. Like I said, it's all in Japanese, but if you got Google Translate, you can do anything. Just copy and paste. Yeah, I think he's probably just generic polite one, you know, kinda just princely in a way. But we can't let ourselves linger too long, because there's a handful more that we gotta go through. He lost the other pair of shoes and had to quickly choose for picture day. Yeah. He's like, how did I lose the left white shoe and the right red shoe? How did this happen? It is a little Alice in Wonderland-y. I'm gonna blame the top hat with the bow. I think that gives us sort of Mad Hatter vibes, but I'm not mad about it. I do not mind the Alice in Wonderland feel. But let's keep scooting on forward. I need to load all these in individually because I was running a little bit late for, I'm gonna call this one too. I was running a little bit late for stream because I was playing Project Sekai for Allison. This one is my melody, critter. Karomi has the black hood. We'll see them later. So yeah, this one's based on my melody. Oh yeah, I was playing Project Sekai for Allison because she's at work right now, and she was like, Twiins, play Project Sekai for me. And I was like, fuck yeah. I'll help you catch up, because the event ends today. And she's been busy, so yeah. I played Project Sekai for like an hour. Oh, exactly. He does look comfy. A very comfy look for My Melody. And what's fun is, like, you can see how they got there. I like the big white pants and the pale shirt. It pulls in My Melody's, you know, like, white fur really well. You know what I was gonna say? I'm so fucking stupid. I was gonna say that I'm surprised that there hasn't been a Sanrio Animal Crossing, like collab. There has fucking been. There has been. It's why I know who Pom Pom Purin is. But they could have but what they did is they had Animal Crossing villagers who were like fans of the Sanrio characters. So like My Melody had like a deer girl who was kind of dressed like My Melody, and that was cute and all, but they could just straight up have her in Animal Crossing. So they should do that, because I think that'd be cute and fun. Really like the outfit, but the vibes of the character are so off to me, it's unsettling. As someone who doesn't know anything about the characters, like My Melody over there, I have no frame of reference. They're also not human versions, like, he's her knight. So it's not just, like, her as an anime boy. So they're allowed to take some liberties, though I do think they will generally be pretty similar to the character. I think. Wish he had a flower in his shirt pocket instead of buttons. That would be cute. I'm sure he's got a flower somewhere on him. Let's zoom in enhance. Not getting a lot of knight vibes. Yeah, so they're knights, in air quotes. But I think that it's kind of like butler in a way. Server. They're not like, I don't think they're running around with swords. You know, they're knights, but in a name only kind of way. Like magical boys, yeah. But also don't forget that I don't really know what's going on with this IP. Okay, now that we've zoomed, we can enhance. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think it'd be cute if he had her flower somewhere. I think the bows are a fun addition. And using this blue stripe pattern is a really fun way to add a little bit of color, since, you know, she doesn't have a whole lot going on her. It was more lightning. Yeah, he looks comfy. Comfy and cute. I like the Sir Ian McKellen kind of way. Yeah, we'll roll with that. But yeah, he's comfy. I think between My Melody's Night and Hello Kitty's Night, I like Hello Kitty's more. But I'm never that into... Yeah, Zeus wanted to... Stream is featuring Zeus. We're doing a collab. Thor was gonna show up, but he was busy. But luckily Zeus was able to fill in for him. But yeah, I'm never huge on kind of sleepy, comfy looking fellas anyway. So, but he's swell. He's really fun. I like, they're all different feeling too, which is good. It doesn't feel like the same thing over and over. Gotta make sure I get plenty of gamer juice. I'm drinking Red Bull. Let's get another one. Let's get the next one in. So... we got Pom Pom Purin coming in, and I think this one's my favorite so far. It doesn't help that Pom Pom Purin is fucking cute. But look at this gentlemanly guy. I don't know the lore of Hello Kitty, but I like to imagine these critters summon these knights to punch each other like JoJo stands. Oh yeah, Region's joining us today. I love this guy's dark academia. Yeah, I guess let's address these shoes and how fucking stupid they are. Like, we were given Hello Kitty's Night you know, shit. These are so fucking dumb. I wish they were just both the taller brown one. That is stupid. This shoe right here, hang on, let me put him behind me. That little shoe is fucking dumb and stupid, and also it's dumb and it's stupid. And I just get rid of this. Just do those. The asymmetry can be fine. Well, in fact, we'll see an example of well done asymmetry in a little bit. I think it might be the next character, even. This is dumb. The right shoe looks AI generated. So what, our right or his right? So, a fool and an idiot. I do like the bow on this shoe. That bow is cute, but I do like the plaid better on this shoe. The taller shoe was just better in every way. I still think he's my favorite so far. There's Pom Pom Purin. Look at how fucking cute he is. And he's even got the beret like Pom Pom Purin. Yay, what a cutie. I feel like I recognize a lot of these artists. I have to look them all up. But I definitely feel like I've seen them somewhere before. But yeah, he's got another similarly kind of comfy, flumpy vibe. I'm glad that they gave him this big-ass jacket to evoke Pom Pom Purin's general shape. Yeah, he seems swell. It's a sleepy character, but not a comfy version of a character, like with my melody. So, I like this guy a lot. Even with his stupid shoes. Is that a sword or a long belt? It seems to be a long belt. I'll even zoom in on it for you. I hope there's a Retsuko vibe. I don't know who that is. Meant to say Retsuko Knight? Oh, then there might be. There's not one currently, but we don't have them all yet. So keep that in mind, that the blue bouquet team and the black bouquet team are still mostly unknown. It's a dog leash because Pom Pom is a dog. It is a leash. Yeah, look at that. I love the plaid-y things we got going on. This like plaid blankie he's got around his waist. It's just fun. I want to give this guy a hug. I feel blindsided by every design, whether the clothing or the guy. Yeah, it's really fun though, isn't it? I also think these are really great examples of interpreting kind of these characters without it being so like really one-to-one. I think we'll get a really good example. The leash is for him, Excalibur. Duh. He's the dog. Retsuko's Knight should be a musically barbarian man with kids-style face paint. But yeah, these are really fun ways to interpret, like, how to interpret a design without just doing it a one-to-one thing. I am inspired by this. Because you all know how much I like drawing things as humans, so this is hyper up my alley, and I'm soaking it in. I'm learning. Imagine Pom Pom is leashed when out in public, like how parents leash their kids. Yeah. So yeah, Pom Pom Purin's is super duper. I like this one a lot. Even with the stupid shoes. Favorite so far, for sure. But let's bring up the next one. I've referenced this one a handful of times, so let's get straight into this guy. I think this is a good example on how to do an asymmetrical leg deal without it being stupid. So this guy is based off of Marin Cream. I think this is an official artwork for her. It's hard to tell. Hope that Retsuko's Knight isn't based on her appearance, but rather the unicorn guy in the VR dating sim she was playing. There he is. Okay, let me scoot him below me so that I'm not getting all covered up. Cause you gotta be able to see me. I'm the most important thing. But yeah, look at this guy. This one's Allison's favorite so far. And so he's got a pattern on his pants. And that's fine. That is normal. That looks fine. A part of me does wish he had some flowers a little bit like on the other hip too. But it's fine. I'm not dying over that. And he looks great. I also, giving him flowers, Marin seems to regularly have flowers on her, so that's really swell. And he's another one where, like, he's not wearing a polka dot dress like her. Doesn't even have polka dots on him. But this, like, big scarfy deal he's got, making his shoulders resemble the giant sleeves she has, and then it bowing out at the end. It looks like he's wearing an adapted version of her dress. Oh, and he does have polka dots there on his hip. And then a ponytail to resemble her head and ears. I think this guy's design is really smart and good. He's not my favorite, but he's Allison's favorite, and I can totally see why. He is cute and handsome. Look at this. A gentleman. Wowee. I love a good pants at the stomach, tucked in shirt, rounded sleeves. Yo, I gotta agree. I saw an old movie. I saw like the cover for an old movie. I forgot what it was called, but it had Cuba Gooding Jr. on the front, and it was from like the 90s, and he was rocking a look very similar to that, with the high-waisted pants and long sleeve shirt, and I was like, yo, fucking, I'll never look as cool as Cuba Gooding Jr. looks in this one image. He does have Hal E vibes. I think it's the frilly shirt. He's got, I mean, when you got a cravat that exciting, you're gonna feel a little bit like Hal. Let's zoom in more. You're so far away, honey. Look at him. A gentleman. The sash, yeah, I think the sash is polka dotty. My blind eyes could not see. And he's got, oh, look at this. Is this a fucking picnic basket here? We going on picnics? Yeah, this guy's, his outfit is definitely one of the coolest ones. That's for sure. What are these? Are these dress shoes? I think so. They're just such a weird shape. For a second, I thought he was wearing, like, black socks, and then these were, like, fancy, glossy, slip-on sandals. That's not what's happening. These are just a weird shape for a shoe. Is he wearing a thick belt? I believe, yeah, it's like a corset belt thing. Dress shirt. It's got a name. Cravat? No. Fuck. It's got a name. You wear this when you wear a tux. It's in essence a belt. It's got a much stupider name that is official. Waistcoat? No, because a waistcoat is a vest. It's the other thing you can wear when you wear a tux. Nope, not a dickie. We'll get there. Cummerbund! Ruth comes in with the word. Ruth wins. Yeah, I think it's like a fantasy leathery cummerbund that he's got going on there. Cummerbund. It's for sucking in your gut, making you look spiffy under a tuxedo. A lot of fellas wear these to their wedding. Little bonus fact, or at least they used to. I think they're a little bit less in style these days. Isn't that the guy who played Sherlock? Did you check out Natrix? I hadn't. I remembered. I remembered when you suggested it to me and everything. But instead, yesterday, what I chose to do was spend my entire day playing Zelda. Like an asshole. So, here, I'll Google them right now really quick. Let me grab my phone. Okay. Phone obtained. And Google. Go to Google. Open up a Google. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see him next to Marin. I like how I got the world's largest image of Marin Cream. Okay. Natrix. Ooh, hang on. I need to make sure I spell it correctly. art. Oh, pretty. Oh, pretty stuff. I'll take a gander at that later. It's locked and loaded, so for when I go to the bathroom next, it'll be right there. Go away, phone. Alright. Oh, my playlist ended. Hang on. Made chicken pot pie, hell yeah. Kinda wish his hair was curly to represent her round ears and tail. I mean, it's got a swoosh to it. But also, I don't know, I feel like not being that curly resembles her ears better. Because they're just so straight up, you know? Like, her ears just go up. There's not even an inside to them. So, I think this looks more accurate. But I can see your desire for a swirl. Let's, look to the next fella. Da 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 da. What number are we on? 5. Though it's technically 6. No, it's 5. Okay. Here's my least favorite so far. And you'll understand why once you see him. If you know what Twiins likes. Also fucking look at Karimi. Hang on. Let me wait. Before we talk about the boy, we have to fucking talk about Karimi just being a fucking slab of salmon with a funny little body. Karimi did do nothing wrong. Karimi sushimi. Karimi makes me fucking guffaw. Karimi is ludicrous. The best thing about this guy is that it made me look up Karimi. Who designs this? Oh shit. Oh, fuck. He does look like he'd be friends with the egg guy. The sad egg guy. I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, so if you know me at all, and you all should know me, because I'm only seeing regulars in chat, though if you're not often in chat, and you're just lurking, hi, I appreciate you too. But you all know I don't really like the, like, shotas very much. Also, so these guys have like voices. You can hear them do some chit chats on the website, and this guy was too fucking much. Like all the others were like, "Hello there, here I am, being a person," and then you click on this guy's voice, and he's immediately like screaming and laughing. And he might be voiced by a lady, I'm not too sure though. Then that's fine, but I'm just not into it. If this were a dating sim, I would not be picking this one, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't read a shota. This doesn't, okay, also to give you like a visual aid, I grabbed myself instead of Pom Pom Purin. Hang on. So, if Pom Pom Purin is that tall, and this guy's like that compared to Pom Pom Purin. So that's the size comparison we're looking at. So yeah, this guy's not doing it for me, but still, it's an exciting design. Not particularly my thing, but the fork is certainly a fun weapon. It does give more femboy, yeah. Shota to femboy, yeah, and it's a gradient, and it's just not where I like to stake my flags, you know. Does he want to be with you in an obsessive way? Well, unfortunately, I don't speak Japanese, so I can't really tell what he was saying. And I disliked the voice, so I didn't stick around to see if I could understand a word that was in there. I do like that his hair, somehow, it looks like Karimi. Especially this like long bit, and I think that's part of the hair. It having like this feathery kind of ends looking like Karimi's fucking scale part. At least this knight came prepared for battle, yeah. That sleeve is exciting. The one that's frilly is exciting. The other one's a lot less so, but... Oh, he's also got a spoon! Just noticed the spoon, too. It's certainly an exciting color palette. I'm not big on these pants. If you put a fucking character in half shorts and half pants, I think you're stupid. Sorry to be a bully. I just don't think this is working. And I see it happen so often. People are trying to make this work so much. And I just... It's not, if you ask me. VA is Saku Hyuga. He's a guy. But I'm having a hard time finding what else he's done. He seemed fine, like as a voice actor. It's just not doing it for me. And yeah, these are very exciting platform shoes. So at least he's got some cool shoe game, even though his design is incredibly asymmetrical. And he's not my type in any way. I can't call it bad. And also he's introduced me to Karimi, so it could be worse. If you design a character with half shorts, half pants, you are banned from designing characters for a year. As a knight, 6 out of 10. Husbando, 3 out of 10. You know what would be fun, actually? I just had this thought. If this became like a Warriors game, you know, so if we get fucking Sanrio Warriors, kind of like Hyrule Warriors, you know, where it's just these boys running around killing shit. I don't even know what they'd be killing. Are those hips exposed? I think so. Hang on. I am fucking crashing through my Red Bull. I'm drinking my Red Bull like I've got a problem. Yeah, looks like his hips are exposed over here. Yeah. Looks like it. But fishnets, 'cause fish. Do you get it? You know, it is funny. So great. I've got my least favorite in the bag. Wahoo. Yeah, your problem is that you're drinking Red Bull. It's the sugar-free version, too. That's the one Allison got. And it's not bad. But we got one more member of the Red Bouquet Army. It was weird to call it an army group. One more red boy to take a gander at. Da-da-da. He's fun. Usahana over there is also a real cutie. When first, because Allison and I were looking at these boys, and at first, without seeing Usahana, we were both like, these shoes are stupid. Why are you wearing two different shoes? And then we googled Usahana, and then we were both like, oh. Fun fact, Red Bull can increase one's sperm count. Oh, thank goodness. Now I'll be able to produce so much sperm. Yeah, he's fun. I like this guy. He's another kind of a chill, sleepy kind of character. Very comfy in a way. Probably the closest we've got to a himbo. Also, another very fun interpretation of his you know, his Sanrio character. So very cute. I'm fascinated that they were brave enough to put him in black, because Usahana doesn't have any, but it works. It really actually, it makes, because I think my natural reaction would be to make this shirt, instead of black, make it like Usahana cream color, or maybe the blue, and having it be black actually makes all of the more vibrant colors, it kind of pops out at you in a really smart way. So really fun stuff. Also, having Usahana's multi-limb kind of colors all across this jacket is way smarter than just like giving him one sleeve that's yellow and one sleeve that's purple. And yeah, the shoes are mismatched, but it ends up working because the jacket has the bulk of the colors on it. So it's really smart and good. I like this design a lot. He seems friendly. Friendly as nuts. Look at him. A nice guy. Twiins, owner of a massive sperm count. Yeah, all the fellas wish they had as many sperms as I do. He looks like he has a surfer boy accent. He does. And that's not a bad thing. This is another artist that looks familiar. I'm gonna have to Google all these later. Well, Twiins is the master of dickology, so it makes sense she has a massive sperm count. Is this gonna become my legacy? I thought I had peaked with color theory. Now, how am I supposed to explain to new people that it's like, oh, welcome, you're all sprinkles, I'm a fallen angel, and I'm a master of dickology. But I'm a virgin, don't ask. Yeah, I think he gives a beachy vibe, mostly because of his, like, clear visor. And then the tan. Like, the tanned skin plus the blonde hair just gives that it reads as surfer to at least us Western audience members. I don't know if that translates to Japan as well, but yeah, he does look like he's ready for some fun in the sun. You know, I think the pattern on his jacket does it too. He's got a lot of like Hawaiian flowers and citrusy looking things. So yeah, I think it was probably an intentional idea. That's a metal intro. Thanks, man. Twiins. Fallen angel. Has a witch sister. A normal roommate. Master of dickology. With a high sperm count. But is a virgin. It's like, there's like 4 different contradicting things in there. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next guy. So we have 2 members of the blue bouquet that we can take a gander at. So, let's do that. With the first one, this is actually somebody I recognize. It's Cinema Roll. Wow, so cute. So, this is fun. Blue bouquet. Wow, look at fucking Cinema Roll. What is Cinema Roll, actually? Because I don't think it's a bunny, because it's got the long ears, but it's also got a mighty long tail, so I don't know. Man, your model sure doesn't have a drinking animation. I wouldn't know. I'm looking away every time. Chinchilla? Maybe. Looks like they give Fluffy good hugs. Cinema Roll is a doggy. Ah, great. We know. Now we know. This is another good example. Because I would jump to give him long hair to try to resemble Cinema Roll's long ears. Having him have this cape that gives the same long ear feel, it's so smart. They're so fucking smart and good at their jobs. I have so much to learn. So much to improve on with my character designs. And look at this guy. He's cool. Not really my type, but a fun art style and a cool design, if I do say so myself. Is Cinema Roll like snow themed? I think it's just white. Oh, you said doggy. Yeah. Doggy, donkey. Listen. Words all come together in my mouth. Welcome, Zarafaz. Hope you enjoy yourself as we look at the cool characters. The fluff behind his head is too much for you? I think it's really fun, and I think without it, his silhouette would be kind of boring, personally. I can see how you could be like, it's too much, though. Yeah, this is like the leader, you know, the Hello Kitty one was the leader of the red team, and this guy's like, seems to be, the leader of the blue team, so we get a more sort of classic knight feel with him. I love the shooting stars, look at how fucking cute those are. And the big, like, it's either the pants being rolled up or it's the cuff of the shoe. I think it's the shoe. It gives him, he feels cute. Yeah, he's so close to being cool, but they give him all these, like, kind of big, chunky elements, like the cuffs of his shirt, the big hood, and then the boots as well. It helps bring in Cinnamoroll's very, very cute feel. Also, hang on, we're zooming in again. Zooming in, zooming in. Well, I don't know whatever that thing is. This pink thing right here? I don't know what that is. If that's just a piece of fabric hanging off of that big old bow. But it matches Cinnamoroll's cheeks. Zoom back out. We're the most zoomed in we've ever been. Cool. But yeah, I think Cinnamoroll, a strong start to blue team. Does he have the anime tooth smile thing? Gotta zoom in again. Should have looked at chat first. I think he just has a wiggly mouth, kind of like a cat mouth. I don't know if my image is gonna be high quality enough to tell. No, I don't think so. We tried. That's his heart. No way he's, like, yeah, :3 face. He might have fangs. I don't think he does. You can get a better look at all these images on the website, which I don't have a link to. I'll get one. I'll get a link for you. I'll be a good streamer, I suppose. Hang on. You can also find this through my likes on Twitter, because I liked a thing from it, or if you're following Shiro Miwa, he's retweeting things about it because his art's in it. Don't worry, we'll get to it. We'll get to Shiro in the not too distant future. There you go. A link to the website, so you can get a closer look at all the fellas if you're playing along at home. Hang on. While I'm there, let me get a better gander at him, so I can confirm or deny what. Oh, I can't get closer. I think he's got. I don't think he has fangies. It does look like a cute little cat face. Kind of like Cinnamoroll's got, you know. I think his mouth looks like Cinnamoroll's. Oh, so that's why you're interested in it. Well, I mean, the concept is interesting. Shiro is just how I found it. So, I am thankful to Mr. Miwa. Let's check out the only other member of the blue bouquet we've got so far. And Critter's gonna like this one, because I think her favorite is Kuromi. And that's who we got next. Wow. So yeah, that one's Kuromi. The pink one was My Melody. They do tend to be, kind of together. So it makes sense. It makes sense that she got them mixed up. He does look edgy. I like him a lot. Between the two that we've seen for Blue Team, I think I do like him better. I'm just waiting around for one that's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite for sure, for sure. Hot boy, smash. Wait, that's a different person? How do you mean? You mean My Melody and Kuromi? Yeah. I'll show you. Sorry, I needed to clear my throat. Let me find My Melody. There we go. See? They're different. And different boys. Oops, wrong guy. I don't know what their lore is. Maybe they're sisters. My Melody and Kuromi. That's not just Hello Kitty again. No, you idiot! Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth. What are you, fucking dumb? Hello Kitty has no mouth. That is the most iconic part about her design. Kuromi and My Melody have mouths. You idiot! The design is pretty tame. And I think that's probably for the best. I think it could have been easy to jump to a sort of jester theme, because Kuromi's hood kind of looks a little like a jester outfit. And I'm sure that would have been swell too. Bumped my pop filter. But I think kind of just rolling with a more like kind of modern streetwear look helps him stand out, I think. And I don't know, maybe we'll get a clown later. Looks like he's not interested in fighting, but will roast the hell out of you and leaves you crying and low self-esteem. Yeah, I don't know if they're fighting anything. I still don't know what this really is. It certainly feels like they are related, based on Kuromi's Knight's tablet. Yeah, the tablet is definitely, when I was getting them, for this, stream and everything, I don't know very many Sanrio characters anyway, so, you know, it's tough to, like, I was able to find Pom Pom Purrin. Like, I was like, that one's Pom Pom Purrin, obviously. But I know of Kuromi, and looking at him at first, I was like, don't know this one. But then I saw the tablet that he's got in his hand there, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I bet that's Kuromi, because it's got the diamond pattern that's the same as her ears. So, yeah, that's definitely the thing that's doing it the most. The rest of him, like, I think he is the most hidden in terms of resembling his Sanrio character. Like, I think you can look to other ones, and if you're like, yo, I fucking love Karimi, then I think you could probably look at this guy and be like, they kind of look like Karimi. You know, I think this one, unless you know better otherwise, I don't think you would jump to going, oh, this guy kind of looks like Kuromi. Yeah, Kuromi. But he still looks really cool. Like I said, I think he's my favorite between the two blue bouquet boys. But, yeah, just kind of, he's fine. He's nice. I like that he's actually wearing two fucking of the same shoe. Red team? How do you get on red team? You're having mismatched legs, bitch. This man looks like he'd call you the nastiest shit online in a Call of Duty lobby chat. Yeah. He's, I think, the most recent one. Yeah, when I was looking at the boys with Allison the other day, he wasn't here. So, yeah, exciting stuff. Excited to see the rest of them come out. But we do have one more fella to look at. Imagine he has twins as vocabulary. Shut up, you tiddlywink. Yeah, he's alright. A solid A, you know, in terms of the husbando list. I do like his belts. He's got cool belts going on. Oh, and I like that this one. So, this belt that's hanging off him, you know, this one right over there, that looks like Kuromi's tail over there. You see? Like with the belt, like triangular shape. That's cute. And then yeah, this chain he's got on his hip. I like his sleeves. He's dressed cool. I want to dress like him. I guess maybe a part of me wishes that the pink was more kind of Kuromi pink as opposed to this more maroon color he's got going on. But he's fine. He's fine. It is okay. Let's get our final fella on screen though. Here comes the Shiro art. I recognized this immediately, and it is the only member of the Noir bouquet, which is just black and French, that we've got so far. It's Bats Maru, who I've never heard of before, but I needed to include a picture that had his little gator friend because Shiro has given the fella a little gator friend as well. There's Shiro's art. Recognized it immediately. I recognize the way that guy draws noses, i.e. he doesn't. He's just like me for real, for real. Being the only member of the Noir team, he is by default my favorite so far, but I get the feeling I'm gonna like some of the other guys more. This guy is pretty fun. I do think my favorite part about him is his little gator friend. He looks like a Persona character. Does he? Yeah, I guess I can see it. Maybe, like, inside the Persona, you know, when they, like, get their outfits or whatever. Yo, this guy looks like he would stomp both blue and red team at the same time, then insult them for being in the for believing in the power of friendship. I think he's got the vibe of like, oh, he's really cool, but he's secretly a softie, you know? He does look very edgy. I like the jacket a lot. He's got a cool feel to him. A cool guy, for sure. And it makes sense that Shiro's done a great job with this design, because it's basically just black and yellow, and with a little bit of white. And Shiro, yeah, the nails, look at those, so good. Oh, and the jewelry, another one that I want to dress like him. Ooh, and the cool red choker, like it's like a little kind of like a little ribbon he's got around his neck. That's good. I like that. I want to take that off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Shiro, like, he's a penguin guy. And there's his little gator friend. I had to include a picture of Batsmaru that had the gator because I was like, well, what's this little lizard man? And I needed to make sure you could see Batsmaru's gator friend. But yeah, Shiro is, tends to lean into black and white designs with one color. He's mentioned that before. He says that it's probably because he works in black and white so often, because he's a mangaka. Can you tell why he's my favorite artist? But yeah, so it makes sense that this looks fucking stunning, because it's black and white plus yellow. It's like really vibrant. Shiro knows how to work with these kind of palettes really well. So this guy's 10 out of 10. I like him a lot. I like that the bandana is the beak. Yes, it is clever. It's so, like, if you squint, you go, oh, that's kind of like a penguin, isn't it? The shoes are also a really, really good way to do it as well. And these, so we got another asymmetrical leg boy. But just, you know, it's not my favorite thing on planet Earth, but if you must have some asymmetry, I think slapping some belts onto one thigh is a fun enough way to do it. I like myself a handful of belts. The older I get, the more I just accept that we live in a belt world. Where all the characters will have belts and I just have to deal with it. Hang on, I wonder something. Let me... Hang on. Can I move? Oh, no. No, I don't go any higher than that. Look at how much of me I'm usually here. And you all can't see all this nice hair physics, because I'm always all the way down here. And then I'm leaning forward so I can play the video games. A sweaty gamer. I would let him pin me to the wall and kiss me. I think I agree, Layla. Yeah, he's cool. Confident. Makes your left leg slightly shorter than your right leg. How do you like that? It's an unfair question because they're so lopsided right now, but which group do you guys like best so far? I think I'm gonna like the Noir bouquet the most, because I do love me some kind of villain-coded boys. Do love me some villain-coded boys. But, I like Blue a lot. Team Blue is doing pretty well. I want to get all the leaders on screen. That's what I'm doing right now. Fucking Cinema Rolls is so fucking big. But Hello Kitty's is also quite large. There you are. There he is. Oh, I'm in the way. Oh, golly. Here. Boys, scoot over. Become smaller and scoot over. Yeah, who is your favorite so far, and which team do you think you're the most into? Red team is all kind of, you know, they're safe, they're pleasant. Pom Pom Purin, is great, but, I think blue and black are the ones that are gonna be really vying for my heart. Team Belt versus Team Boot. Yeah, he's only wearing one sleeve over here. The Bats Mario guy. The other one's just hanging off him like a cool guy. That's what I do when I do art, fun fact. If it's cold, I'll have I'll only be wearing one sleeve, because it gets in the way on my right arm. So, he looks like how I look when I'm working on my art in the winter. Noir feels like it has a lot of potential. I agree. Torn between Pink Twink, Noir, and TikTok E-Boy. Yeah. All solid. I don't think, like, even Karimi's guy, like, he's not doing it for me, but, like, I don't hate the design. I don't think there's any bad going on here. Loving Team Black because of Gator Friend. Gator Friend is cute. Cinema Roll compensating. I think he's actually, they're not sized accurately. I believe he should be much shorter than the other two. If I were to do it accurately. Red sort of has the generic-ish main group vibes. It does, which means they're all safely, like, pretty solid, but it does mean that, we're not gonna get any kind of peaks, I think, with Red Team. Like how we will, I'm hoping, with Blue and Noir. Black Team is the antagonist that gets redeemed. Blue is the rival team that might as well be part of the main team, but pretend they're still rivals. Red Team is a bunch of dorks driving around in their artist friend's van. I want to read Not All That Evil's version of whatever this is gonna be. Twins picking the edgy black team, shocking. Listen, I love me some villains. I know it's a problem. Sure is a lot of white. I mean, it makes sense. Look at who they're fucking based off of. It's Hello Kitty and My Melody. Most of these characters have a lot of white on them. So it makes sense. Also, white is a very solid color, or lack thereof, to work with character design, because it acts as a non-element, and so many of these characters do have so much color on them that it makes sense. But it is a lot of white. But it does make them all feel like little, like, magical boy hero knight men. Twins, you're damn right it's a problem. They're not yet hot enough. Well, howdy, Hexdeath. Howdy. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. So yeah. This is really fun. I'm excited for these fellas. Who's your favorite so far? Mine is Pom Pom Purin. So I think we're gonna scoot over to the other screen, back to the my desk area, and let's get Pom Pom Purin loaded up here. Oh, not that one. Image. Oh boy, what number was he? Was he number 3? He was. Great. Let's scoot Pom Pom over here. Kind of slot him right there. And I'll move Doug so we can see Doug. Doug, come on over. Scoot over closer to chat. There you go. Well, no. Here, we'll just make tiny Doug. There we go. Doug is clearly the hottest. Look at all that neck. Yeah, I think I want to redesign human Doug. Yeah, I've got the human design for Doug, but I think I want to redesign him. I think I could do better. Human Doug, do you want to come wandering on over? Yeah, see? He's like fine. Not only is the art kind of just whatever, but the design is like kind of fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's whatever. Thank you, you can go. Yeah, so I think I want to redesign him. Can you, let me out of the basement? It's cold down here. Well, once you, prove yourself worthy, then you'll be let out. But until then, no. I'm sorry. You don't get dinner tonight because you complained. Welcome, I love femboy milk. He's also my favorite. I know. Pom Poms is really good. I like Pom Pom Pern's design a lot. Bye, human Doug, yeah. Sad noises. Well, you just gotta get over it. You gotta become stronger. Once you become strong, then you get to leave the basement. Sometimes I have to do a double take with the names in chat. Yeah, it's always a little bit scary when somebody new joins, because I like to say hi to them. But, you know, you don't want to... Thank you! Oh, Pom Pom Pern's covering you up. Scoot him down a little bit. There we go. Boink. But yeah, because it's like, I want to say hi to new people in chat, but it's like, you know, you don't want to accidentally say, like, I don't know, sloppy mom cunts 69. Twins. Hey, Doug, get on screen. Doug walks on screen. Okay, leave. We did our fan service quota. Yeah. Gemini showed up. Time for him to, you know, pay out, like, you know, give Doug, you know, dollar bills. How are all of you getting into Twiins' house? I know, right? I'm kidnapping them, you see. Double take. What boy 69 arrived, exactly. I was strong enough to leave the basement. She gave me 10 McDonald's chicken nuggets. It's true. And yeah, that's fucking expensive these days. I got a fucking bone to pick with McDonald's. Fucking, because that's the thing. You go to McDonald's and it's like, yo, I'm gonna get 2, like, cheeseburgers. And that's a total of, like, $7 and something. You go to McDonald's, you get, like, just a 10-piece of chicken nuggets. 10 chicken nuggets. And that's also $7 for just 10 nuggets. Are you cocking my ass with that? Are you jostling all my jimmies? Why are the nuggets so expensive? They're not that good. Sanrio pretty boys turned into McDonald's beef. Yeah, that's actually secretly how they make them so tasty. The McDonald's burgers are made out of Sanrio pretty boys. The McChicken is $3 now, but I don't want a McChicken. I want the chicken nuggets. I want to get a burger and chicken nuggets. But if I do that, I might as well just get 3 burgers. 20 nuggies here is $6 here in California. Well, congratulations for you. They're... Actually, I'm not sure if it's $7, but it's more expensive than it ought to be. My favorite Twiins quote. Are you cocking my ass? Part of me is worried that I'll say that at work. Cause, you know, it's effectively, are you kidding me? But I always so often want to jump to like, are you blanking my whole ass? And I don't know, it just feels a little inappropriate. At work the other day, we're getting near Halloween. And we were discussing a Halloween costume at work in the back rooms, and we were trying to figure out if it was for a boy or for a girl. And I was like, no, this has to be a boy's costume, because otherwise your titties would get caught in the belts. And then one of my managers was like, Twiins, let's keep the conversation work appropriate. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. It must be for a boy, because otherwise your breasts will get caught in the belts. And he was like, no, that's not better. So, what are you gonna do? I think I was wrong, though. I think the belts were lower than the titties. Just don't get- Oh, I don't get the chicken nuggets, because I ain't made of money. For, you know, you buy chicken nuggets 1 week out of every month of the year, and you could have instead bought yourself a fucking gaming PC with that money. Mom just heard me laugh and looked at you weird. What is it about my laugh? Which laugh? Is it the one where I go like ha 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 really quick? Or my inhale kind of laugh? Because they're both weird, but in special different ways. Twiins at work during a bad day. Are you shitting my penis, you pickled it? Yo, at work, actually, the other day, I fucking railed my funny bone into something. And out of nowhere, I just go, fucking shit! And somebody looked at me, and I was like, I hit my funny bone. And he was like, oh, okay. Because I was like, what could have just happened? Because I try to not swear too much at work. Oh, thank you.
Nugget Fund donation.
Nugget Fund donation. Thank you, not all that evil. I guess we have to get McDonald's for dinner tonight. Oh, dang. Oh, golly. It's the rules. If you guys donate money for food, I must eat it. That sounds actually like, don't do that. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. They're both special laughs, don't worry. Yeah. Why wouldn't you talk about boobs at work? I think it was the getting caught in belts that made it a problem. But you bought me a Lamborghini and a yacht and a mansion when I escaped the basement. That's true, but they were also toy versions of all those things, so they were just slightly cheaper. I bought you actually, better joke. Hang on, better joke. I did buy you a Lamborghini and a yacht and a mansion, and all three of those things combined was still cheaper than McDonald's fucking nuggets. Oh, thank you.
Get some sweet and sour sauce to go with.
Get some sweet and sour sauce to go with it. Well, hello, Try. You've missed the bulk of the conversation, but we're kind of just bumming around right now. $6 sweet and sour. Yeah, that's like 6 packets of sweet and sour right there. They've got some new fancy ones. Oh my fucking, excuse me?
This is for Doug. Feed that boy some McNuggets.
Thank you, Ronald McDonald. The mystical Ronald McDonald has just given us money to get Doug some chicken nuggets. So truly it must happen now. I appreciate you, Ronald. You'll always be better than the Sneak King. Twiins, tell us your favorite fast food chain. I do like myself McDonald's, I must say. And I'm not just saying that because apparently I've got Mr. McDonald in chat right now. But no, yeah, I do like McDonald's. Quite a lot. What constitutes a fast food chain? Like, what? Does Raising Cane's count as fast food? We haven't gotten Raising Cane's in a while. Since we moved to the nicer apartment, it's really far away now, so ordering food from it is more expensive. I'm more of a fan of the King and the Girl. You mean Wendy's? Wendy's is pretty alright. I like Wendy's. Plenty. Drive-through. If you don't have to stop, it's fast food. It's what's hard for me is I don't have a vehicle. So no restaurants or drive-thrus for me. The video is sponsored by McDonald's. It's not. YouTube audience watching the VOD at home. This is a joke. Twiins, I'm loving an ache, yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da. But yeah, I guess honestly it's Jack in the Box. I like Jack in the Box a lot, but the one here where I live is, I think I've been to it once, and it wasn't as good as the one back closer to where like my parents live. So, maybe I just like that Jack in the Box. But also, I live in fucking Bizarro world. Not only do I have access to the back rooms here, but so Jack in the Box wasn't that good, and this is the only place where Burger King is actually like edible. Cause everywhere else I've ever been to, Burger King veers into dog food in terms of its quality. But here, it's not that bad. Which is so maybe I'm just in the mirror universe. Your ability to use the drive-thru does not mean the drive-thru ceases to exist. It's true. It just makes it harder for me to remember if they exist. Raising Cane's opens less than 10 minutes away from you next month. That's so exciting. I'm happy for you. Because Raising Cane's is really good. They have such good sauce. If you don't own a vehicle, then how do you get to the back rooms? than the jar industry. I walk. I just walk on my stupid little human legs. Used to be able to fly, but that was before I fell, you see. You don't get to keep your angel wings when you fall from heaven. Bizarro World USA, for real, for reign Chick-fil-A reigns king here. I think Chick-fil-A is overrated. So not only is Chick-fil-A like anti-LGBTQ+, so it's bad anyway, but like even if it wasn't anti-LGBTQ+, its chicken sandwiches are only okay. And that's like its big selling point, is that we've got the best chicken sandwiches, and they're like only fine. And their waffle fries aren't even that special either. Like, they're just fine. Their terms of quality, and like then their chicken nuggets are kind of too wet. So yeah, Chick-fil-A I think kind of sucks dick if you ask me. But I'm glad you like it, Messiah. Kids do seem to really like the waffle fries. I will concede the waffle fries are good at scooping your favorite condiment, since, you know, they've got the grid pattern, but in terms of, like, French fry quality, plenty of other locations offer better French fries. They're just, you know, not in a waffle shape. There's the lore. Is there a way to get your wings back? In order for me to get my wings back, I would have to become a god. That is my quest as a fallen angel, is to gain power and become a god so I can help save humanity. So, working on it. Maybe if I get like 1,000 subscribers, then I could get my wings back. We'll roll with that. Or if I get like a silver play button on YouTube. If I'm a fallen angel and my twin sister's a witch, what are our parents? Complicated. I guess you're never getting your wings back. Ascension tends to be difficult without wings. That's why today we're partnering with Wingstop to we'll glue some wings on you. How macabre. I like it. Mechanical wings. How very Vocaloid. People love using angel imagery plus robot imagery with Vocaloid songs and such, and I get it. It's a great combo. Oh wait, 1,000 is doable. Yeah, subscribers though, not followers. So, doable, but quite difficult. Oh really? I recently rewatched your Getting Over It stream, and you called yourself a god 8 times. Yeah, but when I'm in the throes of rage, I say a lot of things. Twin saving us from the dictatorship of landlord god. It's true, it's true. Everyone don't forget, all landlords are bastards. Ever tried Red Bull? I'm literally drinking it right now! We talked about it earlier. It just gives me tiny little shitty wings. The kind of little things you'd see on like a cartoon baby, you know what I'm saying? The mother is a Playboy Cardi fan, and the dad is Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. Fascinating. A fascinating take. Because it's so impactful. Wouldn't it be Raiden from MK, as he's a god and Twiins is an angel? Well, see, now you get into the loosey-goosey rules of how are angels born. Playboy Cardi fan meets vampire. I see. Is Red Bull good? I've never had it. I'm scared of being too fly. But don't worry, Gemini. I don't think you have to worry about that. No, but I think I like Red Bull a lot. It does take a little bit getting used to. You'll take your first sip and you'll be like about it. As you keep sipping, you acclimate to it. Once you finish your first can, you'll be fine. I do recommend it is better cold. have it cold. Like I said previously on stream, room temperature Red Bull tastes like nitro piss. Cold Red Bull tastes like tasty nitro piss. So yeah, I like Red Bull plenty. I like it better than Monster's various flavors. I drink just default Red Bull, personally. The other flavors are also fine, but really, they're kind of just the same as the default flavor. Like, I started drinking the flavored versions, and then I had a default Red Bull, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is the exact same thing. The weather has cleared up. Yeah, the sun is peeking betwixt some clouds now. So, hooray. The storms usually don't last very long. So, while I'll always worry about them a little bit, it's nothing I need to fret over too much. I can be your angel or your devil, exactly. Shit, she's right. First time drinking Red Bull is like drinking battery acid with the effects of getting high. So it looks clear outside your window. Yeah, that's actually, I've got a green screen set up. My curtains, they're on the outside of the window. I'll move Pom Pom Purrin so you can see. Yeah, back there? Yeah, I've got a green screen. I ought to make, more skies. I had done one, actually. I think. Oh, but I don't think I have it anymore. Yeah, I was going to use the, remember how I used to have that, that picture of, Wade from Hylix as my loading screen? That's got a sunset in it, and I just used that image to make, like, a sunset for the sky back there. But, since I shifted, PCs, I think it's on my old PC, so I don't have that anymore. But it would be so easy to make a new skybox, so I could have different times of the day and different weather. To double down on the lore, the father Raiden is secretly Kanye West, pre-anti-Semitic Kanye, but specifically the glitch version of Kanye. We're getting too complicated, I think. But I think that's Kanye's fault. Kanye is complicated. Oh yeah, the Hylix one. I know, right? Fucking bananas. I was like rewatching some best of stuff, and I think I still had that from when I was playing through fucking Twilight Princess, which feels like I just did that. Hot damn. Hot damn, hot damn. You know what I was thinking? I want to play another Zelda game on stream. I think I want to play Ocarina. But I remember that there was like some problem with the online version of Ocarina of Time. I'm sure they've patched it, but I think there was an issue where it was like deleting save data or something. I'll have to look into it to make sure it's not still happening. But yeah, I think I want to get started onto that. And I gotta buy that video game that Lillian asked me to get like 5 billion years ago. Well, gotta beat it all in one go then. Sounds a little too hard for me. I have not seen the live action One Piece. I watched Mother's Basement talk about it. It looks fun. It looks good. The clown was smash. Zoro was also smash. Sanji was also smash. So, you know, it seems fun. I'm happy for One Piece fans. But no, I haven't seen it. I haven't read One Piece either, so I don't know if I'd really be the target audience. I'd like to. I'd like to read One Piece. I think we're getting near the end of it. I'll just wait for it to conclude and then go through it all in like 1 week. I believe they fixed the issue with the Ocarina emulator. I know there were issues with the visuals and they were updated. Okay, cool. Zelda speedrun. You guys believe in me far too much. I am not that good at video games. Twiins when she's 45 and One Piece ends. Finally, I can read Peak. Exactly. Same with Berserk. Though I'd like to read Berserk, but there's just kind of nowhere to do it efficiently. I'd like to read the official translation, but pirate websites are a little scary because I definitely don't want to get like some virus. But also, it's like the longest story on planet Earth, and I don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on a manga. So, I'm dealing with it. I'll figure it out. As someone who has read some of One Piece, it might be too late to start. But you nailed Banjo-Kazooie. Ocarina of Time is practically the same, right? No. I grew up playing both of them. So trust me when I say that Ocarina will kick my ass still. The Forest Temple alone will have me doing barrel rolls. I don't know, Messiah, I think if you start 2 years from now, you'll be caught up in time for the last 2 arcs. Do you have Hulu? I don't. I don't have any kind of, streaming service or TV. So, no. Shonen Jump's app is $2 per month. It's true. Berserk is not on Shonen Jump. So, that's my problem. It's how I was able to read Chainsaw Man. And you know what? Actually, now that you've reminded me, I think I'm still paying for that subscription, even though I'm not currently reading anything on Shonen Jump. I should cancel that. What do you mean collectathon platformer is different from linear puzzle adventure? You don't watch TV? How do you watch Family Guy then? I don't! I don't watch Family Guy. I don't like it that much. You don't have streaming? Then One Piece is perfect for you. It's about pirates. Yes. So yeah, I'll read Berserk at some point. I'll read One Piece at some point. Don't know when. But eventually. I just realized that Matt the Pervert isn't here, even though this is his favorite model. Yeah. Que sera, sera. Nope, haven't watched Black Mirror. I haven't watched Black Mirror. I haven't watched American Horror Story. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Seinfeld. I haven't watched The Office, the British version or the US version. So I am a boring person. Twiins reads One Piece and Berserk on her deathbed. Yeah. What a way to go. Holy shit. I will say for Berserk, I haven't read any of it, but I have listened to the OST, and Guts' theme is, one of my favorite songs on planet Earth. It's so good. The sad one. The sad Guts' theme, because I know he's got multiple. The one that isn't used for battle. Yeah. Have you watched Napoleon Dynamite? Nope. Haven't watched the animated series or the movie. It was excusable up until he said The Office. Yeah, well, just haven't watched any of it. I don't like watching TV. Que sera, so you know what I watch instead? I watch Taskmaster. And you know why? Because it's on YouTube. I've also been watching Taskmaster. It's good, isn't it? I've watched SpongeBob, yeah. SpongeBob's good. SpongeBob's funny. Literally since like last week. It's very bingeable, isn't it? My favorite season so far has been season 7. With James Acaster and Phil Wang, that crew. Season 12? Was it 12? Which one had Guz Khan and Alan Davies? I think it's 12. That one is a close second. Gonna go make food. Hasta la vista, are not all that evil. Drink your water, eat your veggies. Twiins actually has been binging Family Guy because she wants to catch up on the lore. It's not true. I couldn't give 2 shits about Family Guy. Nope, haven't watched Mortal Kombat 1995. That's 12. Alright, yeah. Season 12 is a solid second place, if you ask me. I haven't watched the latest season, actually, of Taskmaster. I know it's I know it's out. But I don't know. I like waiting until they're all done, and then I forgot about it. So then I can watch them, like, while I eat dinner, you know? Oh. Like 4 with Mel and Noelle. That is another good one. They're all good. Every season of Taskmaster is pretty solid. I think season 1 has... It's weird because it was their first season, so they were kind of still getting a feel for how they wanted the show to be. So it's awkward, and it's the one I rewatched the least. I know season 8 gets a lot of flack, and I do get it. I think... Oh, what were their names? Lou, Sanders, and the other guy. They were both very, very competitive, and that can make it a little annoying at times, but in general, I think the fact that he recognized how asinine he had behaved during the tasks helped a lot, and the whole Paul Sinhar being hilarious is just too good. So I think it's still really solid. I think the season that had Alice Levine and Tim Vine also gets a lot of flack, and I do get it. But I think it's still plenty fun. I think Tim Vine is hilarious. And the fact that they kind of don't let Alice Levine get away with being so languid, like, without them ridiculing her and kind of, like, putting her, like, you know, in her place of, like, oh, you're gonna complain about getting so few points? You didn't try. And she just kind of accepts, like, haha, yeah, I didn't try. So I think they're all solid. Even the weaker seasons of Taskmaster are still fun to watch. If you ask me. What the fuck's Taskmaster? Because I think of Taskmaster... Okay, yeah, you think of the comic character. Taskmaster is a British TV show where comedians and actors... fuck around and do funny things is the best way I can describe it. You can find it all on YouTube. If you just look up Taskmaster, you will find it. Start at episode 1 of any season. It doesn't really matter. And have a grand old time. Does it? Ian, that was his name. Ian's one of my favorites. Yeah, Ian warmed up to me as well. At first, like the first episode or 2, he was... a little tough to come to grips with, but he quickly figured out that he was kind of acting like a jackass and made up for it in the studio segments. Watching their group tasks can be some of the hardest ones, just because he does play poorly with others, as does Lou, honestly. But also, they have the team task where they have to pretend to be one unit, and it's the other team looking like a weird cult leader that makes me fucking guffaw. Oh my gosh, season 10 with Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas taking a meaty spill. He just fucking eats shit and falls over nothing in one of the episodes, and it makes me lose all of my shit every time I see it. So yeah, watch Taskmaster. I know the show The Mentalist, yeah. Watched like the first 3 seasons, I think. Haven't kept up with it since then, if there's any more. Haven't seen it in years and years. But yeah, British TV is funny. I like British TV a lot. If you watch Taskmaster, that's your gateway into getting into QI. QI is really fun because it's just fun facts. Just fun little tips. Recently watched the Get the Egg to the Frying Pan from season 10, and god, that whole task was a train wreck. Oh yeah, it was. And the editing in Taskmaster is where it really, like, kicks in. Because it's hilarious, but especially the music, so good. Fucking love QI. It's so good! Here's why, Messiah. It's because we're old. Because we can just appreciate getting told interesting tidbits. And then we can be like, oh, ain't that neato? Ain't it neat that anteaters have prehensile penises? Ain't that wacky? I'll make sure to tell that at fun parties. Too true, exactly. I think we may have run our course on things to discuss. once I get started on just going Taskmaster, 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 then then perhaps we've run out of conversation topics for the day. Ain't it neat? Anteaters have prehensile penises. Another for the Twiins out of context compilation. Isn't it neat though? They're really long too. But I guess that's besides the point. They were discussing prehensile animal features, like an elephant's trunk and cat's claws. Not the literal claw, but the claw muscle. It's how they can kind of grab things. They're prehensile. Pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. How else am I supposed to procrastinate on my paper? Well, you can go watch Taskmaster on YouTube. I'm wondering if your red eyes are from your fall, or have they always been red? Always been red. The eye and hair color have always been this. And the horns too. I know it's tough to, so it's kind of hard because in my lore comic, it's all in grayscale. But the horns, that is the color of my halo. That black horns. But it emitted a white light. So think of it that way. Like having a white neon sign, but the glass is black instead of clear. There you go. A long prehensile penis is a disturbing visual? Yeah, anteaters are real freaks. Like, why are they made that way? Why did you fall? If you read the fucking lore comic, Black Swordsman, then you would know. I fell so I could help humanity. Because I could not help humanity while staying in the safety of heaven. So yeah. You idiot! But yeah, I think I'm nearly out of Red Bull, and we've discussed all the fun anime fellas. I'm really excited for this Sanrio thing happening. Once all the boys are kind of released, we'll return to them again, and we'll do like a proper tier list. So that'll be really fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Cool. I got plenty of time to still get lots of work done. Hooray. So, perfect. So cool. Yeah, adios. Oh yeah, fun size Doug. Down there. Doug, say goodbye to Gemini, with your... But since you're tiny, you have a cute little voice, yeah? Yeah, I do. Goodbye, Gemini. How does Doug taste? Doug tastes like artichoke. So kind of like artichoke hearts. Yeah, that's what Doug tastes like. So now you know. So yeah, adios. Have fun. See you on the flip side. I love artichoke. It's delicious. I can't eat it on a weekday though, because it definitely fucks up my stomach. So yeah, goodbye. Drink your vegetables, eat your water, behave, smell you later.